Oh. There we go. 5, 9, 2, 1. Yeah. Ah, that worked. That was my first guess. Oh.
Oh, hello. I'm loading up the fridge.
How'd you guys beat me here?
Time travel.
Oh.
The wizard Kenobi.
Kenobi, you're a wizard. So this is our last and final hotel room of the trip.
Yeah.
And it's like a motel style.
Which is perfect for what we're looking for.
For him, this is perfect. There's no hotel hallways or stairs to walk up on. We didn't even have to check in. They just emailed us the code.
Yep.
Boom, right in. Don't have to talk to anybody.
Really
Perfect.
nice.
This is the biggest TV we've had so far.
Absolutely. And
Look at that.
a nice comfortable bed.
Yeah, so our first bed was like super soft and the second one was like super firm. This one's like
Just
right
like
in between, yeah.
Goldilocks.
And look at all those pillows.
Nice.
Not once have we ever gotten this many pillows.
Yeah, I'm kind of in love with that. I need like 5-6 pillows myself, so it's good.
Oh, and best part, there is a famous food truck right outside.
Ferraris.
I see Philly cheesesteaks. I know they have French fries. Some other awesome stuff probably.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yep.
Ah, wow.
You can get burgers, like chicken fingers, wraps for lunch, and breakfast. They've got the basics.
All right, so yeah, very comfortable bed with 6 billion pillows.
Very nice.
Nice little couch over here with all my garbage on it. We already talked about the awesome TV.
Bathroom is nice. Plenty of amenities.
Yes, up. Yep, we got our body wash, shampoo, conditioner. Let's do the test.
That's nice.
That's some pretty decent water pressure, yeah. I'd give that a 7. Yeah. Oh, and it turns hot so fast.
Oh, very nice.
Immediately hot. Boom. Yeah,
And the bathroom is very new and clean.
Yeah. That's cool. I like what's
It's
going
like a
on here.
farmhouse sink kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. And the ultimate test.
What's this?
First test. Not a lot of water used. Decently powerful. It should get the job done.
Hopefully so.
Yeah, I'd give that probably a 5.5. Maybe 6.
5.5 squirrels out of 10.
5.5 squirrel.
And we do have a little kitchenette area. It's nothing intense, but we've got a fridge, microwave, and coffee maker.
You tired after your boat ride?
You had a big day.
You had a big day.
But he
Yeah.
seems happy in the hotel.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, baby, you did the best.
Yeah, we were a little bit concerned about you on the boat there, but
You proved us wrong.
they did better than we did. Nice little alarm clock, I guess. All right, cool.
Old school, love it. Microwave, maybe the coolest mini fridge I've ever seen.
That is classic, like 50s.
I
Like,
love that.
love that.
Yeah, with
Love-
the little crank. And plenty of space.
Yep. Got all of Kenobi's meats in there.
Yep. Coffee maker,
Coffee
microwave.
microwaver, towels.
Really happy with this space. This is all we need. I think this is actually the smallest room here too. We'll go more in depth with that later, but
We don't need more than
we
that.
don't need more than this.
Yeah.
One king bed for our family. We're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is nice. I like it.
It's gonna be good.
And what are we, 0.8 miles away from that Cedar Point entrance?
Literally 2 minutes from Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Fantastic location. We actually wanted to stay on site at Cedar Point, but guess what? Their cabins are not dog friendly.
Womp womp. And why? They look so cute.
It's unbelievable, right? Especially they have a dog kennel at the theme park,
Yeah.
but no dog friendly cabin or hotel anywhere on site. Like, it's crazy, yeah.
If you go to an RV space, you can bring your dog, but we don't have an RV yet. So
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately,
Yes.
yeah, that's the goal, that's the dream. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is awesome.
Yep. We'll
Very
explore
happy.
outside more once we get settled. I think there's plenty to
And
do.
yep, and much cheaper than anything on site at Cedar Point.
Absolutely, by a landslide.
Yeah, so
Yeah. We're happy.
this will be perfect. So yeah, when we walked in, they already had the AC set for us, ready to go, and
Nice.
And just turn on the TV. Smart TV with every single option
Yay!
you could possibly imagine.
Even better. Wow. This definitely is the best hotel room on the trip.
Yeah, I'd say so. And we've been here for 5 minutes.
We're loving it. And Kenobi is too. He's drinking some water right now. He's
Yeah,
hydrating.
You hydrating, baby?
Hydrating.
Yeah, he had a big day on the boat, so. You sleepy?
Yes.
Yeah, big day, huh?
Yeah, it was.
You ready for Cedar Point tomorrow? You gonna ride Top Thrill too? No, nobody is.
Nobody is. But then we got on it months ago.
Yeah, that was a very, very lucky time to go. Because nobody may ever ride that thing again.
Watch, guys.
What? Do it again. Do it again. One more time.
Mufasa. Do it again. Mufasa.
Pretty cool, right?
That's interesting, yeah?
Yep. Here's our dirty laundry bag.
Dirty laundry.
Pro tip, bring a garbage bag for dirty laundry.
Adventure Box pro tip.
Many hours later.
Good morning from Cedar Point.
Yeah, we're here. We made it.
We made it. So
It's
did
okay.
we're dropping them off at the kennels right now. Yeah. Pet check.
Official name. That's a 4-point star, 4.7 on Google, which is really nice.
Official. Yeah, I'm looking at this cute little red barn right up in front of us.
It's Snoopy themed, which is very cute.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah. You
On
gonna,
theme.
it's Snoopy themed, Kenobi. Yeah. Kenobi likes Snoopy a lot.
He sure does. Brothers in arms.
Kenobi going to pet check, Cedar Point.
Peeing on every tree and bush on the way.
I'll pee now, yeah. It's gonna be a few hours.
Yep.
So yeah.
Pee now, babies. Well, he has been. Every tree along the walkway.
as he will.
Yep, those are all his now.
Yeah, you guys know him by now. $15, not bad at all.
Oh, nice. Exploring, so many things to
Nice
see.
and cool in here.
Yeah. We're gonna take our collar and leash.
We'll see you soon, okay?
Please don't be loving, be good. Run one.
Got a friend right here.
Run one.
A few hours later.
So I've noticed there's not really like a nice like lawn area for the dogs to do their business in.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. All the grassy spots kind of say like employees only, like no pets allowed.
Yeah,
and
there's a
that's, like,
grassy spot like out by the docks over there, but it says like do not let your pets on the grass. So like he's obviously not allowed to do his business there.
I mean, we found a cooler spot, but
Yeah, it's just like
it's kind of strange. There's no grass.
yeah, it's just like random little grass patches out in front of the building, and then like walking through like the parking lot and like the sidewalks and stuff. So not exactly ideal, but I mean it's fine for what it is.
Hey, it's $15.
Yeah, it's only $15,
I'd
but
pay more to have grass.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, look at that stuck in your fur, honey.
He has to rub up against every single bush he sees, so he gets all this
So he
like
can
weird
cloak it
pollen
with
and
his
stuff.
scent. Yeah, so he's got like tree parts all over him.
He's like, well, now I own it all, so
That is how he thinks.
that's how dog world works.
Yeah. And booty fur coming out.
All that booty fur.
Oh my god, look at this dead fish over here. A bird must have dropped it. Keep Kenobi away.
I'm surprised he didn't smell that.
Right? That's a dead fish.
That's certainly a dead fish.
Yeah.
Torn in half, like yeah. So essentially, it's like this.
Which is not great. I'm sorry. I want grass.
Yeah, grass would be nicer, and
What is
that,
this?
and that little patch over there. That's what we're working with.
Yeah, go pee pee one more time, baby.
Like, it's not terrible. There is grass here, but yeah, I would just prefer a bigger space. Yeah.
Some places
Especially for him because he's a bigger dog. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, with your friends. That guy's crazy. Where are you going? Yeah. You're very good dogs.
Very handsome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Very much.
so much. Doors can close, let me show you.
So both staff members have been very nice.
Yes, extremely friendly.
They
both the
definitely
woman
are
earlier
animal
and
lovers,
him,
yeah.
they both love the dog, and that's
They're both
what I
really
appreciate.
nice.
Yeah.
If we didn't have a good feeling about this, we would never leave Kenobi. Like,
No.
just use your own compass. You know your dog. If they're going to be comfortable, leave them. If not, then don't.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
know-
change your plans sometimes.
you know
We've
your
had to
dog,
change our
but-
plans.
You know your dog better than we do, so
Yes.
yeah.
So this is beautiful.
Yeah, so this is the nice grass area where, yeah, he's not allowed. This is what drew my eye first. I'm like, oh, perfect. And then I saw that sign. I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So we got out of here really quick so we weren't breaking rules.
But yeah, no, something like this would have been a lot better. Yeah. But yeah, reserved for marina dock holders and guests. Understandable. I just wish that the dogs had a little bit bigger area.
Extra.
Yeah. But $15, can't really complain. It is what it is.
Exactly.
A few hours later.
Yeah. Well, we got Kenobi here.
And it is pouring.
And it is absolutely pouring out here.
So we are happy to
Soaking
be
wet.
going back.
Lightning storms everywhere.
Lightning strikes everywhere.
I guess it's a good time to leave the park, yeah. What a day. Oh, this feels good, actually. How you doing, Kenobi?
We got Kenobi.
We got
He's
Kenobi.
back.
He needed a shower anyway.
Yeah, he was getting.
And so did we.
Yeah, we all did.
So yeah, it felt nice.
Many hours later.
Good morning from Explorers Rest and Recreation Hotel.
Yes, we had to jet out of there quick last night because it started to torrentially downpour on our way to Kenobi, which was actually really welcomed because it was so hot and we felt disgusting. So
Yeah, we were quite soaked there. It was mayhem to end the night for sure, and we were just soaking wet and exhausted. So it's the next day now. I can see our Kings Island shirts are still drying back there. The pet check-in where we brought Kenobi, loved it. Yeah, it's $15. He got a pretty big-sized kennel. It was nice and cool in there.
yep, he had room to walk around, turn around, lay down. Yep.
I thought about renting a kennel for myself because it was just so nice in there, air conditioned. Yeah.
Like, this is only $15.
They're in the middle of the afternoon. I was like, I'd much rather be in there, honestly.
The staff was incredibly polite. We met two different workers there, and you could tell they were both like pet lovers. So that puts our mind at ease too.
Yeah,
not just a job.
it's nice having like dog lovers that are actually working that.
Yep.
We've been to some kennels where it's just like they didn't seem to care so
Exactly.
much.
I wish there was a bigger grass area for the animals to relieve themselves. I felt like we were kind of confined, and obviously, like blacktop wasn't an issue. It was way too hot to walk around on that, especially for his feet. So, just that's our only complaint about that. Just a bigger
Yeah,
relief
bigger,
station.
yeah,
for the
bigger
animals.
grass
Yeah.
area for them. There's a very beautiful lawn behind the building, but that's
Not for dogs.
Yeah, I saw a sign like, "Oh, keep your pets off this." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, that was for like dock
Dock workers,
workers,
marina workers, yeah.
and people who had, I think, passes to park their boats there.
But yeah, it is
It
what
wasn't the
it
end
is.
of the world.
So yeah, they've got this nice area out back, big, huge lawn. Lawn games, got cornhole. What's this thing called? Polish horseshoes. Polish horseshoes. Spike ball, love spike ball. Cornhole. 2 fire pits. Yeah, no, it was really nice back here. Picnic tables, grills. And they obviously have different size accommodations here. As you can tell, this like number 50 here, that's like an entire suite. So you can fit a bunch of people in there. We just needed the one room with the king bed, obviously. But yep, you have options.
Yeah, I like this area. The grills are cool.
Yeah, it's really nice, huh? Yeah, it's very sprawling back here. They have
Yeah.
so much lawn. Maybe a pool over here would be nice, yeah. I don't think they need all of this grass.
Right?
Plenty of space for a pool, right? What do you think?
I do think that most people coming here probably are here for Cedar Point.
Yeah, it's obviously the major attraction. We're
Yeah.
literally 5 minutes from Cedar Point.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
So
like-
close. And the website for this actually does have a list of like hiking trails that are local, kayaking trails that are local, rest and recreation. They are about exploring, so I get that. They probably assume people aren't coming here to really stay for the day or stay for their stay.
Fair enough,
Yep.
but today we are actually just hanging out here today.
We needed a rest day, and a pool would be nice.
Yeah, if there was a pool here, I'd definitely be going in it today. Alrighty, so we are finally trying Berardi's food truck, located right outside of our hotel room here. It's
Conveniently so.
conveniently so, yeah. Don't have to go too far. And we both got cheeseburgers and fries.
Yep, nice portions. I really like it. It's
Yeah,
very tasty.
I thought the cheeseburgers, very juicy, good bun, fresh lettuce.
I wish the fries were a little crispier, but they're like thick cut fries, so that's just kind of the way it is.
Yeah, it's a preference. If you like thick cut fries, you'll like it. We prefer like crispier fries for
Yeah.
sure.
Still tasty.
Yeah. But yeah, the burger is really where it shines, I think.
But yeah, so the menu for this is actually on the app, so it's really cool. You can just check it out. You do breakfast all day. They've got lunch, which is like chicken tenders, burgers. They had a Philly.
Philly cheesesteaks, yeah.
Both of our burgers together, it was $25. So,
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
reasonable for
Yeah, good
a
portions, yeah.
substantial amount of food.
Yeah, tasty. It'll definitely get the
good.
job done.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend Berardi's food truck for sure if you're staying at Explorers.
Absolutely.
And you'd probably just do it on your own anyway, just because it's so conveniently close.
It's so good. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people who are eating here aren't even like people that are staying at the hotel. They're just like,
Oh, like, yeah,
they
people on
sit-
their lunch break, yeah, they're just stopping here for it. So, yeah, it seems to be a favorite of the locals as well. Yeah. So, yeah.
It does open around 10:30. So if you're looking for an early breakfast, you might have to go elsewhere. But if you're here for the day, yeah, it's more of a brunch, I guess, later.
Many hours later.
And good morning from our final day of vacation here.
We're sad it's over, but it'll be nice to go home. And I know Kenobi's excited to, be in his own bed again.
Yeah, that really flew by
It
there.
really did, yeah. I mean, we had such a blast, so we got so lucky every day in the parks, and all the other stuff we did too with Kenobi was really new and exciting.
Yeah, it was awesome, and the dark, morbid reality of having to go to work on Monday is looming now. And
Can't say that word.
But yeah, no, it's been a fantastic time for sure.
Absolutely.
So the Explorers Rest and Recreation Hotel. Motel? Hotel? Motel? I don't know. It's motel style, but
I think it is technically a motel, but everything inside is so upgraded and new for the most part. It felt like a hotel experience. But having a door to the outside world with Kenobi is a huge plus. Not having to walk down flights of stairs and navigate hallways and stuff. You just right outside.
yeah, really
So,
convenient. And
Yeah.
let's start with there. For the dog, a huge backyard behind this place. So much lawn for him to do his business, and it was very, very clean. I didn't notice any other like dog droppings out there. Everybody's been cleaning up, or the hotel's been doing it. It's perfect out there for him.
Absolutely. Yep.
I'd actually say they might have too much lawn out there and could maybe build a pool
Definitely,
in that
yeah.
one section. Yeah, because I wouldn't have minded taking a dip for sure. Outdoor pools, love them. Yeah, indoor pools kind of
Yeah,
give
squeeze
you like
it out a little bit, yeah.
a bit. The room itself, overall, really, really good. I'd say TV had all the channels.
All of them.
All of the channels, yeah. The bed, this was the most comfortable bed we've stayed in this trip,
Agreed.
hands down.
Yeah, I think the best sleep I've gotten here too. Yeah. And-
Yeah, so many pillows, and yeah, the mattress is perfect.
Yep, medium. Because the other hotel was soft, the other one was firm. This is like right. It's a Goldilocks mattress.
The
Yep,
Goldilocks
just right.
mattress, yeah. The shower and toilet, thumbs up.
Yep.
Did their jobs for sure. Hot water comes in really fast. Yep.
Really nice. The kitchenette area with the coffee maker and the fridge were great. We obviously need a fridge when we're traveling with him, so.
It's the coolest mini fridge I've seen in a hotel room, that's for sure.
And a
yeah.
microwave. Yep.
Yeah, we got the microwave, yep. Air conditioner, awesome.
Yep, worked really well. I guess maybe one gripe we had with the room, there wasn't really a lot of counter space. So when we were like cutting up his food and just trying to like generally prep for ourselves, it felt a little enclosed, but that's not the end of the world.
Yeah, tough to find room. It'd be nice if there was maybe like a table or an additional
Yeah.
desk or something like that.
We sat down yesterday with our burgers to eat and we're like,
We have no room to put
Yeah.
these in here, yeah.
But there's plenty of picnic tables and stuff outside too, so you can just eat it out there. So
Yeah, we
not
may
really a
do.
problem.
Yeah, not a huge deal. And this is not the fault of the hotel itself. It just happens to be the location.
like every hour or two, a train goes by with really loud horns. Like, so yeah, it woke me up a few times.
And again, yeah, not the hotel's fault, and I think it kind of goes down this whole strip in front of Cedar Point anyway, so I assume any place you stayed on this road.
That would be any hotel on this strip, you're gonna hear that train. So yeah, it's not a fault of this place, obviously.
Just the location.
Just wanted to let you guys know.
Yep, if you have animals or if you're light sleepers, maybe this road is not for you.
Yeah. It didn't seem to bother the dog so much. More it bothered us more, I think. Yeah.
So this turned out to be about $200 a night for us. It was $170, and it was a $30 charge per day for the dog. So reasonable. I'm okay with that. Also, not having a breakfast, I guess, for that price kind of was a bummer. They do have the food truck outside, but again, that opens later. So when we went to Cedar Point, we didn't have breakfast there. We just ate in the park.
11 a.m. it opens, right?
Yeah. All right, so a few other hotel options around this area. They do have the KOA campground near us, but that looked like it booked so quickly. Like I checked a month out, there was one small cabin left, and it was about $500 a night, and that's way too much for us to do. They definitely have RV spots that I think run about $150 average, so that may be a lot for an RV spot, but it's more the location I think that you're kind of paying for.
Yeah, and just as a test, I tried to book a room for October, just far enough out, and pet-friendly cabins, only 3 were available.
Yeah, so book early.
And 2 of them were for 8 people and 16 people, and the other one was a 4-person one. That's the one we would have booked. There was only one of those. So yeah, it's gonna be tough to find a pet-friendly cabin at the KOA there.
Exactly. And same thing with the Lighthouse Point campground at Cedar Point property. RVs, you can have dogs. That also seem to be about $150, $170 for an RV hookup.
That's a lot for an RV hookup. Yeah, that's
But again, location.
Yeah.
And the cabins are not pet friendly, which is a bummer. They're also kind of expensive. I think that was also $400, $500 a night, which is too much for us. And we had the dog, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that would be very convenient staying right across,
Someday,
right at Cedar Point. Yeah, you can just walk right through that Magnum gate in the morning. But yeah, too pricey and not pet friendly.
Exactly. And some other I guess budget inns, which really weren't budgetary. La Quinta was about $260, so more than this and further away. I'd much rather be in this setting. And there was an Econo Lodge. I think that was about $180. So
we're talking 1-star motels at that point, and we're not
and
doing
you're further
that.
away. We were 5 minutes away. So again, location. I guess you are going to pay for that a little bit, but I was comfortable with the price for what we got.
Yeah, and just in this area in general, just the hotels seem to be a little bit higher price just because of where it is, right on Lake Erie here. It's a vacation destination, makes sense. Yeah,
Exactly.
The hotels here are more expensive than they were in the Cincinnati Mason area where we were earlier, and that was more expensive than the Santa Claus, Indiana area, which we were before. Which just didn't make sense, obviously, based on your location.
But this definitely had the most options, I would say. So, yeah, if you're okay with driving a little bit too, and when I say driving a little bit, I mean, 10 minutes to the park, it's still not so bad, but...
Yeah, we're 4 or 5 minutes away from Cedar Point right now. Yeah, it's very convenient, yeah. So yeah, check-in was really easy. They just sent us a door code. We didn't have to go into the lobby, go in, just right up to our door, put the code in, open right up.
Exactly, and we can also check out from this link that they sent us. So we haven't had to really talk to anybody. I talked to housekeeping once, but that was about it. So pretty easy peasy. Yet when I was booking this, there was also options to check in early, check out late, stuff like that. It was an extra add-on, and I think it kind of went based on availability, so the prices always change. But you do have that option, which is convenient, because if you're traveling far away and you don't want to wait until 4, you got the option.
Yep.
Okay. Overall, I do like this place, and I probably would stay here again.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Overall, great place. It has a 4.9 stars out of 5 on Google.
That's what caught my eye. That's kind of why I was like, okay, for that price, yes.
Yeah, I can't quite give it that. I can't give a place with a no free breakfast and no pool a 4.9 out of 5.
Exactly.
You got to be perfect for that. I'd bring this down to maybe a 4.5 out of 5. Still fantastic, but yeah, it's not perfect by any means. Yeah, but really nice though. Yeah.
We had the smallest, most basic room, I guess you could say, which is just the standard king. That's all we needed. But there are suites that were family rooms, so in those pictures online, it looks like there were tables and more countertops and stuff. We went with the most budget-friendly option, and this worked for us.
Yep. Perfect, Rose.
Yeah. And Kenobi likes it. He's happy. He's also happy to be going home soon.
Happy over there, buddy? Yeah. We're going home today.
Ready to hit the road?
Yeah, I think he's ready to go home, man. Yeah, long vacation, long week.
And he's been a good boy the whole time.
He sure has, yeah. Well, love you, buddy.
Love you.
So yeah, that's last day of the trip. We're headed home now. About 7.5, 8 hour drive. I just noticed that like bug trap thing plugged into the outlet there. Yeah, so.
I guess it's working. I haven't seen a single one in the room, so.
Yeah, we've had our door open many times. I don't want to look in there. I'm scared about it. So.
At least it's doing its job, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Alright, but if you like this video and you're interested in learning more about traveling with your dog and some tips along the way, like and subscribe and hit that bell.
Yeah, if you like theme parks and like bringing your dog to those places, yeah, you're gonna want to stay tuned because we have searched for YouTube videos on like traveling with your dog to theme parks, and couldn't really find anything.
That's what kind of started this whole thing. Is just, it seems like people need something like this, so.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if we could help anybody out, we're very happy to.
Exactly, and we're learning a lot along the way as well.
Exactly. Yep, it's a learning experience for us as well. So yeah, like she was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.